Hello, everyone. Should be live. Hopefully, I'm already seeing some comments. So let me know if you can hear me. Stephanie is here and Chrissy is here. Hey, guys. So good to see you guys. Looks like some of you are here. So we are here to wrap up Summer Book Bingo. And the participation was so much bigger than it's been like the last 2 years. I started this because I wanted a way to diversify my summer reading. And then I shared the bingo board with everyone and did a giveaway associated with it my first year on BookTube. So this is the third year in a row that I've done it. And it just keeps growing. And it's so fun. I have just loved seeing everyone's entries and what you guys have been reading. It's good to see you too, Chrissy. Heart. Hi, Beth. Good to see you. So I figure while we're waiting for people to get on, I am going to share my completed bingo board with you guys. My August wrap up is going to be coming out tomorrow. And I am not doing anything for Summer Book Bingo in that video because we're already doing this live. So I'm going to share what I read for each of the spaces in case you care. If you don't care, then that's fine too. I'm just, I want everyone to have a chance to be here before we do the giveaway. Joanna's here. Hi. And Penny too. Good to see you guys. So I think I mentioned in my vlog that came out on Saturday, I did not black out my bingo board. This is my bingo board. So you will see green spaces are spaces I read in August. I can't remember, 8 or 9 books in August and only 3 of them counted. So that's just how that worked out, unfortunately. So let me know in the comments as you guys are here, what was your favorite book that you read for Summer Book Bingo? I'm really curious as I'm going through this really quick. So let's see. For a coming of age space, I did Demian. For modern classic, I did Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton. Sunset Colors, I did This Tender Land by William Kent Kruger. Most recent purchase was Lone Wolf, which was by Chantel Rizalday's daughter, Reika. So that was really, really fun. Then for graphic novel manga space, I did The Apothecary Diaries. For a second chance author, I had a different plan than what I ended up going with for the month of August. And I ended up putting Attack on Titan Volume 2 here because I kind of struggled with the first volume. And I really liked Volume 2, so I'm glad I kept going. One-word title. Oh, I have this wrong. Coming of Age was Princess Bari, and one-word title was Demian. I switched some things around. Nonfiction was Knowledge of the Holy. Summer camp was Amari and the Night Brothers. A library book, I did Thunderhead by Neil Shusterman. Over 500 pages. You'll see I did not fill this in. I read over 500 pages of Oathbringer by Brandon Sanderson, but I did not finish it. Oh, well. I didn't fill in my mythology space either. And then there's the free space. For a friend recommendation, I did Assassin's Quest by Robin Hobb because, Penny got me to read Robin Hobb, so that totally counts. Owned for over 5 years, Mansfield Park by Jane Austen. For a novella, I did Edge Dancer by Brandon Sanderson. Outside Your Comfort Zone, I did Once Upon a K-Prom for K-Tropathon because, I don't really read like YA rom-com-y type stuff. 2 E's was Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. A mystery was, I just wrote June Her on here and I didn't write the title because I was trying to decide which one. I think it's like The Forest of Lost Girls or Stolen Girls or something like that. Seaside Sitting was Winter in Sokcho. A standalone sci-fi or fiction, I did There Will Come Soft Rains by Ray Bradbury. For a Buzzy book, I did Almonds, which is Buzzy in the K-pop world because it gets recommended a lot by Korean idols. Translated work, I did The Posthumous Memoirs of Ross Kubas. For a summer birthday, I did Labyrinths by Borges. And then for a book that has an adaptation, I did The Return of the Native by Thomas Hardy. So that's what I read for my summer book bingo. Let's see what you guys said. If you're just now hopping on, I'm wondering what your favorite book was that you used for your bingo board. Hi, Mitzi. And Adrian's here too. Hey guys. Yeah, thank you for that solidarity. Oh, so many of you did. So many of you did. I counted. There were 18 blackouts this year. Like the first year that I did it, we had like 2 or 3 blackouts. Last year we had more, but like 18. So everyone who blacked out their board got 12 entries into this giveaway, which is incredible. Fool's Quest is your favorite. Tied with Age of Innocence. Wow. I love that so much because we read Age of Innocence on my Patreon. And so that was really fun. So I love that you had 2 that were tied and that one of yours is the Robin Hobb book. Chrissy will approve. Right, Chrissy? Little Dorrit. Oh, I love Little Dorrit. I haven't read that in so long. I actually read it when I got my wisdom teeth out. So I guess I have painful memories. ACOTAR, Elantris, and Faithfully Different. Ah, I love it. The Only One Left by Riley Sager. I didn't get to a Riley Sager book. I was going to use him for the summer camp space for, I think it was the last time I lied, but it like never came in at the library for me. So I went with Amari. Your biggest surprise was the middle grade Mythlopedia. I've never heard of that. That sounds really cool. I'm gonna write that down. That sounds really fun. My daughter is a huge mythology reader. So, yes, lots of Hobb love. I knew Christy would be commenting on that. Crystal, hi. Good to see you. I'm glad you read so many that it's hard to choose. I don't really know what I would choose. I figured out how to ask that without my own mind. Hi, Chantel. I'm so amazed that you blacked out your board. It was kind of like 11th hour kind of a thing. So that's so great. I love it. Penny is my Hobb emotional support sponsor as well. Those of you who are on my Discord know that there's a whole channel that's just like, I don't know if, I think it's like Hobb fan club or something like that. And as I was reading through the Farseer trilogy, I was just like sharing my thoughts, and Penny and Stephanie were helping me through. The Outsiders. Oh, I love The Outsiders so much. I read that a couple of years ago. I have the sequel and I haven't read it yet because I'm scared. Kim Ji Young. Oh, I love that. And you read that for K-Tropathon too. I know. I really want to read that one. That one sounds so good. You loved Elantris. I haven't read Elantris yet. I'm working my way through Stormlight Archive. I read Mistborn Era 1. I read Warbreaker, which was fun because I read it in between Words of Radiance and Oathbringer. And there's lots, like, I would not understand so well. I guess I'd understand it, but there's so much context I wouldn't understand if I hadn't read Warbreaker. So I'm so glad I read it. Let's see. Joanna's highlights: finishing the ESV audio Bible, which you started in March. To Kill a Mockingbird was your second chance. Hertz Gets Fused, Greensleeves. Oh, you counted Christy for Summer Book Bingo. Okay, I haven't started it yet. Hertz Gets Fused is an Owl's Nest publishing book that I haven't read, but I have adored everything that I've read that they've published so far. They're a middle grade indie publishing house. I have to shout them out because I just love them. Hi, Nicole. Oh, Belton Estate. Yeah, how many people on here that are also part of Kate Howe's Patreon are going to say Belton Estate? Because the month on my Patreon that we got together and talked about our favorite book for that month, everyone that was on there was like, the Belton Estate. And I was having really bad FOMO. Oh, cool. All right, let me see. Let me look and see what my favorites are. So Labyrinth is for sure up there, that's my shocking read of the summer that I can't believe how much I love that because I didn't think I was going to. What else? I loved Princess Bari a lot, and Knowledge of the Holy, and Mansfield Park. That's not one book, but those are probably my top books that are on my board. I knew it. I knew there'd be multiple Belton Estate people. I still have it on my TBR. I need to read it. Maybe I'll read it for Victober, but the group read's already a Trollope book, so I don't know if I will or not. Anyways, so same, Chrissy. For real, for real. I'm always having FOMO when everyone's talking about a book. So, all right. So, let's see. It's like 11 minutes into this. So, I think it's safe for me to go ahead and do the giveaway winner. So, I was like looking back because I just thought it was really, really fun. Oh, wait, hang on. I want to see Adrian's list. Warbreaker, Legends and Lattes, Narrow Tribes, House in the Cerulean Sea, Shadow of Gods, For You, The Strange Plant, The Lightning Thief, Velveteen. That's amazing. That's such a diverse list. My daughter read The Lightning Thief in August, yeah. And she proceeded to read the entire of the series in like not even a week. She's obsessed with Percy Jackson now. So I love that. And I didn't read Warbreaker for summertime, but I did read it in May, so pretty close. Some fun books on there. Okay, so back to the giveaway part. I got distracted by Adrian's big long comment. So I was looking back at previous years of drawing the winner for Summer Book Bingo, and previously I've done it in a video and then posted the video, but I put a poll on Instagram, and like more than 3/4 of people said that they would love to do a live. So that's what we're doing. The first year I did this was in 2021, and I had so few names. Well, I mean, it was still a decent amount of participation. I was excited with the amount of participation I had, but I had like a little bowl with the names because it wasn't that hard to just type up the names and cut them up and put them in there. Like there wasn't a time. And then last year I did a random number generator and had everyone's entries numbered. And I had like 230 entries last year, which was a huge jump and was super fun. This year I have like a wheel that I put everyone's names in. Well, everyone's name multiple times, however many entries you got, because we have some people who only had one entry, and then we, like I said, we had like 18 people who blacked them out. I was not one of them. That's okay. All it takes is one entry to be able to win. One bingo is one entry. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to see if I can screen share. But if I can't, that doesn't work, then I will still be doing it live either way. But I wanted to give 2 shout outs, and I don't think either of them are here, so they can watch it back. Because I wanted to say Faye, who is a subscriber, she was the first blackout of the summer, and June was not even over, and she was like the first blackout, and I was very, very impressed. And then Dia from Novel Idea had 3 blackouts. She did a board every single month. One for June, one for July, and one for August, and she blacked it out every time, which is like 72 books, I think, which is just crazy. I'm so impressed. But I did tell her that like the max entries you can get is 12. So she did not get 72 entries. Anyways, I'm going to see if I can, let me see if I can share this. Okay. Can you guys see it? Let me know if you can see it okay. Look how tiny it is because there's so many names on there. I can't see anyone's comments right now. So I don't know if you guys can see this okay or not. Okay, Penny said you can see it. Okay, I just want to make sure because it looks like it's screen sharing on my end. But I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so we're going to spin the wheel of over 300 entries this year and see who wins. I'm so excited. I hope it's someone who's here because that would be even more fun. I don't know if it will be. What's up? From Books and Jams. That's cool. Krista is not here. I don't think. But that's really cool. Yeah, it is crazy. Didn't it look really crazy? There were so many. Yes, yay, Krista. So that's really fun. So thank you all so much for participating in Summer Book Bingo. This has just been the most fun. I love this, Adrian. Oh, I just clicked on the wrong one. There's a whole bunch of comments came in at once that you forgot there was a giveaway. You're just so excited to fill out the board as a challenge. That's what I was trying to do as well, because there's no giveaway for me, but it's really fun. So yeah, yay, Krista. So thank you guys so much for participating in Summer Book Bingo. It's even more fun when I'm seeing what you guys are reading, what you guys are doing. And I wanted to ask if you guys like have any like suggestions for improvement or anything that you might like to see in the future. I would love to know. I'm kind of putting you guys on the spot, but if you don't have anything right now and you want to comment on this later, that's okay too. I did learn some things this year because I had my patrons help me with some of the prompts this year, which was super fun. I loved the prompts that they came up with, but I felt like a couple of them, one in particular, was a little bit specific, and people had a very difficult time with the summer camp prompt. So I'm thinking next year, maybe not quite that specific, even though I love it because it was such like a summery vibe kind of a thing. But if you guys have any suggestions on anything you'd like to see next year, because I do plan on doing this next year because it's fun for me. And that's how it started, was it's something fun for me. And then I get to do it with all my friends. So it's awesome. I love it so much. Thank you, Mitzi. That's so sweet. I loved seeing all your participation. You helped, Stephanie. Some of your suggestions were on this board. Yes. It was fun to do it live. Maybe I'll do that next year too, because this is the first time I've done it. Last year, I hadn't ever even done a live at this point last year. I think I did it for my birthday. I did reading sprints for my birthday last September. It was the very first time I had ever done a live before. I'm so glad you joined, Crystal. Crystal came for K-Tropathon and stayed for Summer Book Bingo. It was very fun. Aw. You really, the 11th hour, right, Chrissy? I love it. Oh, well, I won't do the exact same prompts last year. I've changed them every single year, but yeah, adding it to just make it like a summer trip or a summer activity or something, that would make it really, really, really broad. I was gonna try to do like more live reading sprints this year and have not done it yet. I definitely need to do more because it is fun. Yeah, that was kind of like, some of them were general because the first year I did it, I think I had 12 categories and they were each on there twice. So there was like 2 classic spaces, 2 middle grade spaces, 2 nonfiction spaces, and it was only genres. And then last year it was a little different. And this year, because I asked my patrons to help, they were so like, oh my, I didn't even use all of them. I couldn't because they had more prompts than were on the board. And oh my gosh, it was so fun. Yay! I'm so glad you joined in, Adrian. It was fun to see. A color cover prompt. Yeah, blue definitely fits, like swimming in the summertime. So that would totally work. Yeah. So yeah. Well, this was really fun. This is a very short live. That was my plan, for it to not be that long. Technically, I mean, I know it's still technically summer because fall equinox is what? Like 3rd week of September. But September feels a little less summery, even though it's like super hot where I am right now. It was like fall vibes last week. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining. This has been super, super fun, and I really enjoyed chatting with you guys, hearing what your favorite books were of Summer Book Bingo, and drawing the winner. So congratulations to Krista, and I will do this again next year, and I'm really looking forward to doing this again with you guys. So thank you so much. I hope you guys have a good night, and I will talk to you later. Bye.